Hey, Singapore, this week, Saturday, the 26th of July, we're going to be here at Sides. Come down and meet the AFTV team. Myself, Cecil, Lee Judges, Turkish, James, Curtis, the whole crew's going to be here. So make sure you check it out.
And just so you want to know where it is, at the Boogers Plus Mall, the 3rd floor. We're going to be here speaking to you, all you fans, everyone around Arsenal, meet and greet, and also we can talk about our new signing.
Check us out at Sides.
Yes, people, right, we're here in the Singapore National Stadium. It's open training, as you can see behind us. But some news has just broken while we've been sat here watching the open training from David Ornstein. It's basically this full agreement has been done for the signing of Victor Gyökeres. But the bit I'm going to focus in on is the Sweden international is expected to wear the iconic number 14 shirt as Arsenal's new frontman. I have my theories and opinions on numbers. Some of us all do.
What is it?
I don't think any player, they shouldn't be wearing the 14. They should have been retired. They should have left it. That was Thierry Henry's number. Made it what it is. He made it iconic. You know this. We've had arguments before when Eddie Nketiah got it before. Even back in the day when Theo Walker picked up, I wasn't happy. We know that. I think it should have been retired. And the thing on this one, wait till Victor Gyökeres has kind of proved himself before gifting a player like this number. I think I'd have said wait, but seems like he's going to wear it. What does it mean to you, Robbie? Do you care? Is it something that he should know about the history of Arsenal and Thierry Henry and left that until maybe playing with an Arsenal shirt? Should have been gifted what I think should happen? Or is it, well, whatever, if he's confident he wants to take it, let him have it.
But the numbers thing for me, though, I don't really care about it, right? I mean, yes, Thierry Henry, iconic, I think
it's your favourite player, was he not?
It is my favourite player. I think that number 14's already been ruined, isn't it? Like, with some of the people that have got it already. For me, I would have liked to have seen him get the number 9 shirt. He's a striker, right?
You'd have to take off one of our other players, though.
Yeah, we'll take it off. I mean, listen, no disrespect to Jesus, and I know it would look a bit cold because he's injured at the moment. But I'd be like going to him and having a conversation and saying, listen, he's coming in. Can you take another number and let him be number 9, right? Because in the conversations leading up to Victor Gyökeres signing for Arsenal, what have we all been saying? We need a number 9. No one said number 14. Yeah. We need a number 9, an out-and-out striker. We got a number 9 now. I would have liked to have seen him get the number 9 shirt. But if he's going to get number 14, the one thing I would say is big him up because that's our heavy shirt to wear.
Yeah.
And he's going to, by putting that shirt on, he's going to know all about, he'll know all about the history of that shirt and the player that had that shirt and what he did in it.
Has anyone fulfilled that? Has anyone fulfilled Thierry Henry? Has anyone fulfilled that?
No.
Even got close?
No
Aubameyang?
Yeah. Listen, to be fair, I thought Aubameyang wore it with pride. Aubameyang looked like a striker in it. But I would have liked to see number 9 is what I want him to get. I don't know what Turkish thinks.
All right, well, Glock 9 is what people were saying. Gyökeres, all that. They wanted. I think people might agree with Robbie with the 9, but for you, 14.
It's not often I say this. I agree with everything Rob said. 14 should have been retired long time ago. The moment Henry retired himself or left the club, we decided to pass on to Walcott. The only guy that's done it any justice since Henry is Oba. Justice at that. Well, then Eddie gets it, a bit of PR over there, and it isn't the number it used to be in terms of, the players that have been wearing it since Henry. 10 was available. I don't think Gyökeres suits a 10. I want an attacking midfielder to come in to take that 10. And it might be a bit cold, but I would have been talking to Jesus as well. Number 9 suits Gyökeres, Glock 9 even the nickname.
That's what I'm saying.
But
does it show that maybe? I mean, this is a reach, but Arteta might be looking at a different position for Gyökeres, put him out on the wing, not getting a 9 and putting a 14.
We'll tackle that if it comes. Listen, I'm not even. It's not. I'm gonna moan about it.
No,
I expect 20 league goals from him. I expect 30 goals in all competitions. You start doing that consistently, you justify the number and the heaviness of the shirt.
Well, that's the question. I mean, it puts more? We all know it puts more pressure on him taking a 14, but will you be referencing that if he doesn't hit those numbers? Will you be saying
no, because I referenced it with Eddie because that was nonsense. At least this guy scored 100 goals in 2 years. He's one of the most lethal finishers in European world football. So he comes with a reputation. So I'm not going to be mentioning, the 14 with him. I get it. 9 suits him more, but it's not available. They don't want to be ruthless with it. Cool, he's got the 14. Whether he's 14, 17, 9 or 99, 20 league goals, 30 goals, all competitions. That's what we expect.
Yeah, you know what? On that 20 league goals, that's what I'd love to see him banging as a minimum this season, is 20 league goals.
In his first season?
In his first season. I mean, listen, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's coming in with a big reputation. He's going to be compared every single time to Haaland. He's going to be compared to Isak, who looks like he's probably going to be at Newcastle, right? He's going to be
it'd be at Liverpool.
Sorry, at Liverpool. Sorry, he's going to be compared to him. He's going to be compared to those guys. He's going to be. I mean, the expectation from all Arsenal fans and all fans in general is that you got to bang 20. It's as simple as that, whether he likes it or not. But what I've seen about him so far, he looks like he'll embrace that.
Yeah.
He's not going to be scared.
He's very confident.
He's not going to be scared of that. He's going to want to score those 20 goals. It's what we've wanted for a long time. A guy that is hungry for goals.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine him getting the ball and passing it off to other men to score. I can't imagine him not wanting to take a penalty when it comes round.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I want him to be selfish. I want him to be devilish in front of goal. I want a killer, right? I really hope, right, we don't take that out of him. Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping, that doesn't be a thing that we start to take that away from him. I want him to come in and bang goals, and you know, and I want him here as quickly as possible. I would have loved to have seen him being announced there tonight, you know? Yeah, I'd love to have seen him being announced there tonight, but let's hope on Sunday he's there.
Well, he's clearly very confident. Obviously, he's probably was spotting the number 14. He said it, you know, he puts himself at the same table as Lewandowski's the Haaland of this world. So he believes in his ability. The number 14, it's a big number. Let's speak to some more fans and get their opinions on that change and what he's going to be wearing. All right, so James Curtis, I'll start with Curtis because he was screaming Glock 9, all of this, which is fine, but it might not be Glock 9, it might be Glock 14. For you was a striker, I was a striker. You know, we know about the history and the heritage of that number. Does it bother you that he's come in and he's getting that number straight away? Any opinions on that?
No, do you know what? I respect the confidence that he's willing to say, give me Thierry's number. I'm going to carry on that legacy.
Do you respect the confidence of the past players, the Eddies, the Theo Walcotts were doing that as well?
Well, I thought Aubameyang is the one that probably held the shirt up in the right way. I think he was never going to get the 9. I never felt like Arteta was going to drag it off Jesus while he's injured, and they've got a previous connection from Manchester City. I thought he might take the 10. 10's a very iconic number in football as well. But he obviously understands what that 14 means, and I think it adds more pressure to you coming through the door, because we're like, we've spoke about it before. I think 14 should be retired.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever going to reach that level at the club, but if he comes in and bangs God, I tell you something, that shirt is going to sell like hotcakes, because people are like, I can get that 14 back. And if he's banging goals in it, I think it could be a PR masterclass. If he bangs goals. If it doesn't work, you're going to go, what's this guy took 14 for?
Would you be saying that as well? If he doesn't hit 20 goals in his first, 15, I think the boys were saying 20, but 15 league goals.
I want 20.
You want 20?
Yeah, I need 20.
So if he doesn't get near that, you saying, listen, come on now, and you also saying, and you've got them, would you add that on top of your, constructive criticism? Like, that's a big move, and you're not, you've obviously look to take that, will you be criticising that as well?
I think it is context. If he's injured or the manager's rotating him, but if he plays a lot of games up front and he's wearing 14 and he doesn't do well, it's going to add to more. The way I'm looking at it right now is a positive. He's turned up at the club, he's looked at the numbers and he said, give me Thierry Henry's number. I'm going to make that number continue that legacy, and I believe I can wear that number and score goals. So I think at the moment, we should view that as a positive thing rather than, you're wearing Thierry's number. Go and make Thierry proud in that number.
James, are you fussed about the number situation? Is numbers been a thing for you in the past and now?
Yeah, no, I think they matter. Yeah. I do care about what number players have to a degree, especially when it's iconic numbers like that. I never liked Gallas wearing the 10, for example. But I think the whole point about the number should have been retired. I'd be interested to know if people thought that at the time. Maybe you did, by the way. I have no idea. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I think in hindsight, they should have retired it, because I think 1 to 11 should largely be kept, unless
I agree with that,
because that's
the number. That's the base numbers.
Yeah, and then anything above that, I think I think it's when those numbers are kind of iconic because they're in the first 11 in a way, and then if you take a number that no one otherwise would normally really want or ask for, and you give it a meaning
and make it
at a club. So I agree, it should have been retired. It wasn't. The thing is now, Arsenal have given it to Theo Walcott. People have different opinions on Theo Walcott as a player, but he was never nowhere near Henry's level. Obviously, Aubameyang's worn it. Now with Aubameyang, he came in and scored, what, 30 goals one season?
Yeah.
Did he do it in back-to-back seasons,
he
maybe?
got joint top goal scorer that season with Vardy.
In
30 goals.
fairness, like, if you're just saying, well, the significance of the number 14 is to be our lead striker and score goals, then Aubameyang lived up to that. Because no one's asking you to come in and be Thierry Henry again. And then we gave it to Nketiah, which, again, was disappointing because you feel like it's got to carry more weight, that number. And Nketiah was never quite to the level, he was never at the level we wanted him starting week in, week out. The thing is, I agree with everything Curtis said. Treat it as a positive, because he's going, no, give me more pressure. Like, I'll take it, I'll shoulder it, I'll do it. You know, this is someone who's coming at 27, who scored all these goals. He's still being written off a little bit. So there's still plenty of pressure, and he's coming for a big fee. And he's coming to Arsenal, whoever won the title. We know, look at this amazing fan base. Like, everyone is desperate for us to win. We demand it regularly on the channel. And he's going, no, that's great. I'd like more pressure on top of that. He wants to wear it, and he wants to have his own history. I thought he'd take maybe an 18, something like that, and maybe try and make that a number that's iconic to him, or maybe at least till the 9 becomes available. That he'll keep this 14, because even if Jesus leaves next season, I don't know why he'd ever move on from that.
Just what I could get you in. I think you made a great point, obviously, about Thierry Henry made that number what it is. Like, he's made it iconic because it's a subs number. In reality, it's a subs number, and he made it what it is, and he's the greatest Premier League player to be there. So that's why I thought it should be retired. That's why my context. But go on, say what he's going to say, because I'm going to ask you a question after.
I think that Gyökeres is trying to...
And Van Basten.
I think he's trying to complete the fairy tale. His story is very unique in that, like, he was at Brighton with Ben White. Ben White's ended up at Arsenal, 50 million England international. He's had to go the long way round. Championship, lost in the playoff final, gone to Portugal. There's all these question marks. Imagine Gyökeres comes to Arsenal, wears the 14 and leads us to the title. That's like the fairy tale ending. And I love the fact that he's embracing the pressure and saying, listen, give me that 14 shirt. I believe that I can be the man here as well. So, and I think the 14 is bigger than just scoring goals. I think it's about being the man. Henry was the man as well. Facts. He wasn't just a goal scorer. He was the guy everyone looked at.
The greatest Premier League player. That's what they say. That's what they say. So that's why. Van Basten, obviously, Thierry Henry looked to Van Basten for that number, and that's why I think he liked it as well.
I know I should know this. I know I should. I'm just
before my time. Go on.
How many league titles have we won? Is it 13?
Yeah, 13. Yeah,
We've won
league
13
titles.
Yeah.
I mean, is that part of it? He wants to bring the 14th. Yeah.
I remember when
you know
Oba
what I
won
mean?
the
Like, I don't know. Like, is that all part of it? I mean, is that part of the?
I've never.
Didn't Van Persie do that at Man United? He wanted the 20 because he wanted to take them to 20. I mean, it's sometimes
FA Cup, didn't he, with 14 on that?
Always 14.
Yeah, always 14. Yeah.
So I mean, that could be a part of what filters into it. I think we treat it as a positive thing, and the whole debate around whether the number should be retired, for me, Arsenal ended that debate when they didn't, and they gave it to players that weren't necessarily expected to. I want to say not live up to Henry, but live up to the number. Yeah. There's a difference. And now that that's essentially been ruined. Listen, if we signed Isak, we all wanted him to take the 14. Yeah. So because maybe there's like a stylistic fit in the way he plays the game. We see Gyökeres as a 9, like a bit of a brute forward, right? But he wants it. Good luck to him. I think it's great for him. I think it's great mentality. We will just, support him regardless whether he's got 99 or 14 on the back, whatever.
Well, people, that is it. I mean, I think we leave it to you guys in the comments. Are you as passionate as maybe myself on numbers? I mean, Thierry Henry, again, they understand how much I love Arsenal through that number as well, through number 14. Are you as passionate as me? Should it have been retired or not? Or do you have a different outlook and say, well, he could have come in and taken a different number and then earned that 14. Now you might feel like he might have scored 20 plus league goals and say, okay, now I'm ready to take on that extra added pressure. Are you feeling that way? Let me know in the comments, because I'll be very intrigued. Are you happy that Gyökeres will be, or likely to be, sporting the number 14 and the Arsenal shirt? Like the video on your way out, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
Hey, Singapore, this week Saturday, the 26th of July, we're going to be here at Sides. Come down and meet the AFTV team. Myself, Cecil, Lee Judges, Turkish, James, Curtis, the whole crew's going to be here. So make sure you check it out.
And just so you want to know where it is, at the Boogers Plus Mall, the 3rd floor. We're going to be here speaking to you, all you fans, everyone around Arsenal, meet and greet. And also, we can talk about our new signing.
Check us out at Sides.